that happens, you passed out, right?
It depends. I gotta match your drinking skills.
Oh my God, they're probably not anything.
Well, I've seen you, I think, gone through at least 6. So
it's about to be a little more than that tonight, probably.
It's time to fire up.
All right. Well, I'm just sharing this on all my social media sites, like on Twitter. I've got my podcast account. I'm doing it on Facebook. So 1 second here. I'm just retweeting this.
Hell yeah, man. I hit the retweet too, so you know.
Oh, fucking right, guys. You guys are awesome. I have your notifications on when I have my mobile device, but what happened is I cracked it and it fell in the cooler. So
oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's one of those unfortunate incidents that happened. It was all right. The link, has it gone out yet? Huh. Oh, I wonder if it's been shared on Twitter. So, where's the links? All right. There's copy. All right.
This seems like us, man.
I like this.
Yeah. Cheers.
Woo!
Woo! There you go. There's a little woo for you guys.
Team Woos and Brews.
Woos and Brews. I fucking like that one.
Mm-hmm.
We are live.
So live.
Breaking my dick off.
All right. Let's see if I can Lucha Underground hashtag the shit out of everything. Click. All right. Boom. All right.
Here we go.
Are we here?
All right.
I hit the tweet.
Boom. All right. I think we're good to go. Hopefully everything is working out on YouTube. I'm seeing some freeze frames, so I like that gun freeze framing on you. Welcome, everybody, to Coop's Corner Podcast. I am Coop, and I'm here with some special guests for the very first time. The Last Real Heels podcast boys are finally on Coop's Corner. Welcome. How you guys doing?
Dude, why are you in the same, like, are you next to us?
I don't know.
Like, what's going on?
Are we in the same room? Why are you in a plywood sex dungeon like us?
Because I can't afford a big house.
Oh, I ripped them out.
He botched it.
Oh, it's going to be a short night, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Urban may already be drunk.
It's only number 3, man.
He's only on his 3rd beer.
If it's your first time here on my YouTube channel, this is J-Man and Urban from the Last Real Heels podcast. We're here to talk Lucha Underground. We're here to talk about them and how they got started on their podcast. Boys, welcome. And we've even got brews ready because I always watch you guys on your YouTube channel now, and I wanted to match your skills. So let's break it down. Thanks for coming on. And boys, how'd you guys get started doing your podcast together?
What, don't we have this narrowed down somewhere? Can we say that we were accidentally on an LSD trip?
It was an LSD trip. Yes, I think we can come clean, man. Everything it's all free good friends around here, you know. And it was just something I had toyed with the idea because I've been a huge wrestling fan since I was a kid. You know, since I was fucking 3 years old, watching USWA. I was Hulkamania. I used to rent the VHSs and whatever. I'd steal them from the movie store, put the little kids movie back in there when they took it back, and all that bullshit. But yeah, man. So I was just a huge wrestling fan. We were one day, we were exploring our mind, letting it wander a little on some hallucinogens, I guess, and yeah,
accidentally.
And we decided to start it up, man. And we covered Raw at first. And all it ended up being was just 2 hours of us bitching. And all I would ever do is talk about the Divas. And for like 30 to 45 minutes, I'd like, I got to quit talking about the Divas. I don't know why I'm talking about the Divas so much, but they're just treating these women like shit. And I'm just like, what's going on here? And then Lucha Underground, man. I heard about this show, Lucha Underground, and when I heard about this show, I was like, man, we got to check this shit out. It's going to be a new product. There's going to be some familiar faces. I knew Johnny Mundo was involved. I knew it was going to be something special. Man, it fucking turned out to fucking click with us instantly. And that's where we've been ever fucking since. And it's just, the product speaks to us in so many levels. The storytelling, it's more than a wrestling show. You watch the show, you know this.
Fucking right. Lucha fucking Underground is what you guys would say.
Lucha fucking Underground, man. The stories they tell. What about El Jefe? That dude is in there doing coke, coming out there, fucking bossing everybody around. He has a drawer full of money. He's killed people. The cops are after him. 3 seasons in, it's just 3 episodes in the 3rd season. And this guy's already killed people. He's committed he's almost broke all 10 commandments. Which one has he not broken? He's not married. So, I don't think he has broke that one. But come on, this guy is a trendsetter when it comes to breaking laws.
Absolutely, boys. And man, so like, when did you? How did you find Lucha Underground? Did you guys just come across El Rey Network and it was just on there?
No,
totally different.
We actually found it by listening to. God, I hate to say this. Talk is Jericho. He was talking to Chavo Guerrero in an interview, and Chavo was discussing how they were bringing AAA to America and they were going to Americanize it. And ever since then, I was like excited for that. That's how we first heard of it. I remember that.
Yeah,
but I just wanted something different, though. I was tired of all the same old shit.
Absolutely, man. I feel you guys exactly, because I fucking stopped watching wrestling for a long time. And then randomly, I just came across this random video of the very first episode of Lucha Underground on my internet. And I fucking watched it. And there was like Chavo Guerrero, and there was Johnny Mundo, or a.k.a. Johnny Morrison. And like, it's just got some fucking awesome guys there. And I've been loving every episode since. And fucking right. Now you guys got a huge fan base going called the Lucha Click, I think everybody's calling it, right?
The Lucha Click, man. That's I guess you could call it a fan base, but it's just, I think it's more like the fans just grouped together. It was a hashtag. It started with me and this other guy named Rudo to the Bone, who used to be on Twitter a lot. He's back now. I don't know his exact handle. And then also this guy named Tony in Canada, a.k.a. Galon. I don't know if you've seen him on Twitter or not, but we started this shit as just like, hey, we're the fucking Lucha Click. We love Lucha Underground. And it was during season 1, I think, when we started that hashtag. And it just fucking blew up, man. It just fucking, everybody just caught on to it. The fucking producers loved it. And that's what happened with the producers found us, man. Krista Joseph and Eric Van Wagenen, those guys found us. They found our podcast because we dropped our shit the first night. As soon as that show ended, we recorded a show, got drunk as hell, and fucking did, we just talked about Lucha Underground. We did our thing. And these guys, they were like, the Last Real Hills have a cool fucking logo, and their show's awesome. Everybody check it out. And we're just 2 fucking silly-ass dudes. We were getting like 20 views or 20 listens or whatever, and then Krista Joseph plugged us on fucking Twitter, dude. And the shit, we get into hundreds, then. And like we'll get to 100, then we got to 200 eventually. And then it just fucking blew my mind, man, because I saw Krista Joseph being Big Dick Johnson on the WWE, jacking off Sandman in the Singapore Cane. I watched that shit. I was watching that shit. And to have this dude talking about us, and then like the shit they've done for us, like Vampiro saying that we left our beers under the temple in one of the matches, under the ring. What is it like to have Vampiro say your fucking name on television? Like, seriously, what is that like? This is like a little mark out moment, I guess, for me. I guess I'm coming clean on it. That's just fucking crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy, man. Vampiro is a fucking legend. You know this.
Canadian.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're Canadian. You know this.
Oh yeah, no, I love those 2 as commentators, man. Matt Stryker and Vampiro. What do you guys think of them as commentators? They're probably one of the most. They're the greatest duo right now. I think right now when it comes to commentating.
I agree.
I think they ripped us off.
No, they always make it so exciting to listen to every week, and I think there was even a tweet going out that they want ringtones or something like that. Brutal! Brutal!
Oh yeah, dude. I'd have that shit on my phone. Dude, they're such a good team. At first, when Vamp was first starting, I wasn't a big fan of his. And it's on the older podcast. It's there. I think he was just finding his groove or whatever. And once he found his groove, now him and Matt Stryker, dude, I love it because Matt Stryker always throws out these crazy fucking references from all these television shows. I've heard It's Always Sunny, Simpsons, several other things, several other fine arts things that, us in the South don't know anything about. Like
goes over our head.
Yeah, it just goes over our head. Several things that, people like Lucha Gringo on Twitter's been like, did you catch this reference? And like, no, man, we're in the South. Well, so with some biscuits and gravy, right?
Yeah. So I know that you've gone to, how many shows have you actually gone to in person to see a Lucha? I've seen you on the camera in that, so I want to know how many episodes you've actually been to.
We went to Ultima Lucha 1, or Uno, I guess, and we were in the Believers Backlash in that. Where you got the whip Hernandez with the strap.
Yep.
Dude, he fucking whipped Hernandez all the way up the stairs. He chased him up. They didn't put it in the episode. They cut it out. I hope that shit gets released. He chased him all the way up the stairs. Literally. This fucking top. And Hernandez was like, get the fuck away from me. He was trying to take a powder for a minute, because he had all these people fucking hitting him with the straps, and this dude chased him up the stairs, and they had him gimmicked up. They had a black electrical tape around his Sonic tattoos. Show him your Sonic tattoos, man. He's got Sonic and Shadow.
Nice.
Yeah, they had to cover that shit up because they were like, registered characters and so on and so forth. So he looked like he had gauntlets on. Because he had black tape, like fucking 4 or 5 inches on his arm. But yeah, dude, we were at the Believers Backlash, and that was a hell of an experience because we were involved in the match. It was like an old school like ECW fans bring the weapon match, basically. But we all had straps. And then we went to the first, and I went to the first and last tapings of season 2, and the first and last tapings of season 3. I always try to make the first and the last taping. That's what I do. That's like my fucking goal.
I have seen you. I think on the beginning of season 3. I think you were on one of the recent episodes of season 3, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be on when we did the interview with Chris and Joseph last time. He said I was in the first 7 right now, but I only went to the first weekend. I think that they shot some stuff out of order, because if you watch last night's show, I wasn't there for I was there for the first 2 matches, but I wasn't there for the 3rd match last night. Mm-hmm. I wasn't in the crowd, so it was a different day when I wasn't there. So they got a little puzzle going together for the people that went to the taping, so the spoilers can't get out.
I was re-listening to that episode that you guys just did the interview with the DJ, and he did say that he does a lot of editing in that. So I do a lot of editing too, and I understand if they need to take shots from different places or different times or something like that. So that's totally understandable. That's just in the business. Makes life easier. What's your favorite match that you've seen in person that besides from the Hernandez one?
Oh man, there's one that hasn't aired yet. That's incredible.
Okay, there's preview.
It is fucking unreal, man. Like this match is something special, and everybody's gonna freak the fuck out when they see it. It reminded me so much of just old school ECW. It was just gritty, in your face, fucking. It's and these 2 dudes, they really bring it. I can't wait wait for everyone to see that. But I would say the Cerro Meadow match with Pentagon and Vampiro, that was a fucking amazing match to see live because Vampiro was bleeding all over the place. Dude, that might be my favorite.
Flaming Table, yeah, I totally agree. I've seen some amazing, but the Flaming Table was amazing just to see that happen. What's that? You're already man. You're already on 2. All right, I gotta finish mine. I'm trying to match his pace. 1 second. All right, we're good. I've got my cooler here.
I'm on number 2. He's on number 4.
Oh crap! Boy, I do have some catching up to do. Yeah, I mean, like I love some of the matches I've seen that when it brings back like ECW, the Cage and Mac matches were fantastic.
Oh man, yeah. I was there for both of those.
Oh really?
That first one,
Oh man, like talk us through like going through that, like seeing Cage and the first match like Cage and Mac had. Like when you saw that match, what was the fan base like? Was it probably one of the most exciting matches like you've ever seen in person? Or
Oh yeah, yeah. When after I left that match, man, I was like, I think I just saw the greatest match I've ever seen in my life. You know, because of the excitement and the fucking industry thing. The way the Mac moves in the ring for his size, you know, he doesn't look like a guy that's going to be doing the front flips and all the athletic shit. And he fucking kills it.
He does fucking backflips over the ropes, doesn't he?
Yeah. and then the stunner, when he did that first stunner with the beer, and he was chugging it at all. A moment, you know, that was the moment I'll probably never forget. That was like a little kid seeing Hogan.
Yeah.
Brother.
I could see all three of us doing a backflip over the ropes if we were ever in a match together. A trios championship match we'll go for.
I don't think my backflip game is very strong. Urban's got to move. He's got a good frog splash.
He's undefeated, I heard.
I do a lot of things apparently when I'm drunk. I just.
What's your signature move that you have right now?
What is the urban development?
The urban development.
Urban development. I love it. Talk us through what's the move like?
Well, I've never done it before, so I just got to figure it out. There's some moves in there.
There's a frog splash.
There is a frog splash in there. I feel like it should be like a 7. I don't know.
I feel like
it'd be like a corkscrew frog splash. Maybe that would be intense.
Yes.
I think
like it.
I think
his
finisher
blur.
is like it's like the SmackDown creative finisher, and basically it's like when the little kid does it, and it's got like 50 parts to it, and it starts off with like a suplex and goes into a power bomb, and then does a pile driver into a DDT, and then he does the frog splash. I feel like that's what Urban's gonna do. Just like 64 moves just chained together. He's gonna kill the business.
All while flipping everybody off.
Dude, we did one training session. I threw up, and Urban shit himself.
True,
it happens. I think CM Punk also did that too, so don't be ashamed if you did.
There we go. See?
Dude, he just got paid $500K to get his ass whooped. God. So if you could get to that level, you'll be doing well.
I'm slipping up. You
should tighten your game.
Don't worry, this is just like your podcast from last night. Don't worry, or from the last couple of days. I've seen you guys, so it's pretty exciting that you guys are now doing YouTube videos while you guys are doing reviews of each episode. Well, what have you guys enjoyed so far season 3 right now on TV compared to the last 2 seasons?
Thoughts, Urban?
Short answer, yes. Long answer is going to
yes with an explanation.
Yes with an explanation.
I think Urban's getting camera shy right now. I think he's a little worried. He's not drunk enough yet.
Oh wow! I got a Mac in 1 second. What's your favorite wrestler that's been on Lucha Underground so far?
I'm a big Pentagon Jr. fan, man, and I have been since I saw him. Yeah, and on top of that, you know, I like a lot of other guys. I'm a big Angelico fan too.
Angelico? Oh, that's interesting, man. That's interesting.
Dude, that guy can go, man. In season 1, I think one of the lost gems of Lucha Underground is him versus Johnny Mundo in season 1. And I think that match was really good. It was a shorter match, but those guys really brought it. And I think Angelico has a lot of untapped potential to be a huge star. I mean, he's a guy that he's got a good build. He's tall as fuck. He can wrestle anybody because he's pretty big. And the dude, a lot of girls like him. There's girls on Twitter that are just fucking loving him. They're like, hey, if you can get his water bottle, bring it to me.
He has a lot of confidence. That what I've seen so far. He's I remember in season 1, he loves talking to the fans and when he's in the matches and that. So yeah, I definitely loved when they got the trios championship when Son of Havoc and Evilise were together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's except right now he's not on TV right now. He's his leg is broken, I think.
Yeah, I think he got injured. Angelico, on TV, Johnny Mundo and them slammed his leg into the Ferrari door.
Yeah, you guys talking about, why would you wreck a Ferrari door like that?
Yeah,
I think that was his weekend Ferrari, man. That was his mess up. That was his tear up Ferrari. You know, Johnny Mundo is probably a pretty lucrative businessman, and I think he's probably got several fine Italian rides sitting around. So, speaking of Italian, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Let's go ahead and just knock it out. Let's talk about the Vinny fucking Massaro shirt. Let's just clear the air. I can't even get over how good that shirt looks right now.
I had to. Thanks, Vinny, man. Without Vinny, man, man, he put all this together from the very beginning, where he's just been so active on social media and Twitter. He mentioned me to you guys, and I've just been a big fan of you guys since he referred me. And man, he does a lot of positive things for the industry. And thanks, Vinny, man. Shout out here. Cheers to Vinny, man. That's why.
Cheers to motherfucking Vinny. Dude, his meme game is fucking strong. That guy's meme game is fucking strong. And also, I feel like Vinny, he's a really funny guy. So a lot of times I feel like his wrestling ability isn't getting highlighted by someone. That dude can fucking wrestle. He can fucking wrestle. And I hope he gets a big part in season 3.
I hope
that guy, because if he gets a real character and he really gets to work in the ring, everybody's going to see that. That guy he is so innovative move-wise. When we did our training session, the guy that was training us, Sorrow, and we were like, yeah. He's like, that guy's good. He was like, he comes up with all kinds of crazy fucking moves, and that's cool as fuck, dude. That's good shit. Vinny's helped us out a lot. A lot of those guys have. But that shirt, man, you got it from Pro Wrestling Tees, didn't you?
Absolutely. Yeah, I had to. The next one I got to buy is whatever you guys have scheduled. I'm in Canada, so Lucha Underground is shutting out most of Canadians right now. It's really hard for us Canadians to actually get a hold of the Lucha Underground stuff on the shop. I can't order anything because it's only in America that you can get there, but you can get Pro Wrestling Tees. And on Pro Wrestling Tees, I can't find the vintage black one where, with the face mask and then Lucha Underground at the very back. That's what I've been trying to look for because that's one of my favorite. I love black. I know there's the red and gray, but I can't find the black anywhere. You know where I can probably find that as a Canadian?
I guess, man, we could probably maybe buy it for you.
I'll send you the money.
Yeah, we could send it to you ourselves because I don't think they ship to Canada. But we got those shirts in the mail. Actually, that was one of the things we first got. Lucha, when they first started, man, some of their first fans, they sent people care packages with the shirt, stickers, hats, all kinds of shit in it. They sent it to us. I know they sent it to Tony. I know they sent it to another guy named Red Hollywood on Twitter. They care about their fan base, man. That's something that's really different. They literally, I bet Krista Joseph listens to every single fucking podcast that talks about Lucha Underground.
And he hates us the most.
He loves you guys. He was even once again, I was listening to him. He said that he listens to you guys in the car when he gets pissed off listening to you. But
I get pissed off listening to me too.
I don't know much more about Krista Joseph. I know he's pretty active on Twitter and that. And it's great that you guys have that connection where you guys support him so much and he supports you guys back. And if he's listening to this right now or even watching, I'm probably one of your biggest Canadian fans watching. And hopefully it's going to be much more easier for us Canadians to watch. Because right now, for most Canadians, they are actually a season behind from season 3. On the cable networks here. They are just starting up season 2, actually.
Don't let us spoil anything.
No. I'm pretty fucking crafty when I watch a fucking episode, man. I've got Skype friends that actually call up and we actually watch fucking Lucha Underground together and that. And fuck, man. I've gone full out to try and do whatever I can to try and watch every episode every night, every week, and just try to keep up with you guys because I don't want to be a season behind. I want to be caught up with everything with you guys, but I also want to make sure I'm doing it right. So I'm buying on iTunes. I'm buying all the seasons and that, and it's twice as expensive down here. It's I think it's $39. I think in America, but for us it's $60. So,
Woo!
Yeah.
I smell rich people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you right now, this is why I'm fucking broadcasting from a shed, because I'm putting my money investing into things like this that I fucking love doing. So
what's he got in that shed? Let's just look around here, because
we got some Christmas ornaments.
I believe that's a Van Gogh back there, original.
What else we got? Just garbage bags, a cat container there, I think. We got.
I kind of like his space. I feel like
there's actually a bed. That bed right there. That's sometimes
he's got something you don't have, bro.
There's a mattress right there.
Oh, fuck. Sorry,
dude. All right, I was wearing that shirt that you were talking about earlier, but I switched into a different shirt.
What's the one that you got on today?
This is the motherfucking Cannabis Cup.
Oh, wow.
2014 Colorado, the first recreational cannabis cup in American history.
Oh, wow. That's fucking...
I was there.
That's badass. Is Urban already on his next beer? Shit.
I just popped my third one. Let's seriously, let's talk about it. What about the fucking recreational cannabis? That was fucking crazy, man. It's something we don't really talk about. And you know, I know you in Canada, you have a little bit more liberal rules than we do down here. So I figured that, you know, you're a man of probably classy tastes when it comes to the cannabis. You probably experienced some pretty good shit up there.
Actually, so. I actually have never been to any like Canada Cup or anything like that. not down here, but in Ontario. I used to live in Ottawa, Ontario 3 years ago, or in 2012, and I tell you, 420 is big all around Canada. I'm not sure what it's like for you guys down here, but at Parliament Hill, where basically, you know, the fucking Prime Minister is, every 420, there are thousands of people that just go to this fucking park, and all they do is light up, and then there's fucking huge clouds of smoke that usually just goes everywhere. And the cops don't do anything about it. So it's a nice thing, but now it's finally being decriminalized next spring. So it's been a long time waiting. So
dude, when I went to this cup, dude, it was 3 days of just straight smoking. At the time, they didn't have the stores open yet because they hadn't figured out their taxing system and all that bullshit. You got the shit off Craigslist. You fucking called people off Craigslist and you made donations. And
that's right.
And dude, I experienced some of the best shit in the world there. It's the first time I took a dab.
Oh shit.
At the Cannabis Cup, man, in Colorado, and that was crazy. You know, that was a hell of an experience and some of the best shit in the world, man. And they were just throwing out blunts, just literally just throwing them out, passing out edibles.
Man, that's fucking bad. Edibles are fucking powerful shit, man. Not people know this, but like edibles, they will fucking get you, man.
They really the fuck will.
They almost got me that one time.
What? Sometimes we've had homemade stuff, and we made a chocolate chip banana bread that was fucking delicious with it. So, fucking right. It's good to have a relative that's a baker. So.
I retweeted it.
Hold on just a second.
I was talking to someone else. It wasn't the police, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm just making sure. Hold on. Everything's going good on YouTube and that. Hopefully everybody's watching, and hopefully the link is working. So, all right. Well, fucking... Yeah, man, I fucking love talking Lucha Underground with you guys. Yeah, but it's also good to have you guys on the fucking corner as well, because like I don't know how long. Let's first talk for a second that we actually came from Potomatic together. Both of us are actually Potomatic, but I think we're starting to move away from it. And so what's next for you guys for your podcast and what you guys want to do going forward?
I'm doing a lot of video stuff now. I know that. We're still going to do that movie we've always talked about doing. So, you know, somebody's got to learn how to do it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have an interest in doing a horror movie, actually. You know, we're the Last Real Hills. We have an interest in doing a movie called Last Real Kills. Because, you know,
yeah, interested.
Yeah,
it's called murder, and it's on TV. It's entertainment. That's good.
Yeah, it's because I feel like our podcast. You know, when we first started out doing our podcast, you know, we were talking about this earlier. we were interviewing all these wrestlers, all these motherfucking wrestlers. We interviewed so much indie talent. Guys like Lince Dorado that's in the WWE now. Guys that are in ROH now. All kinds of people we interviewed.
Darius Carter.
So many people, and a lot of guys, local referees, people behind the scenes, everything. But after we started doing the Lucha reviews, it's become to the point now that there's really just specific people we want to talk to, and because it just fits what we do. Because we're a Lucha review podcast mostly. That's what we are. That's our bread and butter. That's us. Yeah. We are the fucking guys that review Lucha. And, there's some people that we want to talk to just get their perspective on the business. But now we've kind of went into this thing where we like to, get a little laugh or two, do some goofy shit every now and then. And that's what we did with our YouTube videos with the Urban split and where we split up. And Urban was in the burned down rubble, hacking people's websites and so on and so forth. And we got some friends that do some things. We got a friend that actually produces the Vanilla Ice project.
Nice.
Yeah, at Byron Turk. He actually produces that show. And at Justin Harvey. Those guys have Justin Harvey's got a hell of a, he's done some work on, what was the MMA show he did? Bully Beatdown? Did he did some work on that?
I thought he did
I don't know. He did some, he's done a lot of shit.
Show?
I know he did some RV stuff too. Like Pimp Your RV or some shit.
He's going to give us so much shit now. But they can both still pay us.
He's going to break our dicks off this. But those guys are going to really help us a lot because those guys have a lot of stuff, they've done a lot of stuff in the movie industry. And Byron's got his own fucking movie on Amazon, The Bates Haunting, on Amazon Prime.
I'll have to buy it. So.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
I don't use Amazon, but now I have to. I have to sign up for it.
Use our link on our website.
We got a link on the website. You were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, let's talk about that because you have a donation thing on your website, the lastrealheels.com. You guys go check this out. And I tried donating to them, and it just takes me right to the Amazon site. But it just came a pop-up where it says you want to go to the Canadian version. So I was like, I didn't know where the hell I was supposed to donate. So
we're not very smart around here, and things take a lot of time.
He's the tech guy, man.
Dude, I am so overburdened right now, bro. a lot of stuff. We're doing the videos, we're doing the podcast, and oh man, and then we got shoot jobs. We got to go to work every day.
Yeah, dude, I'm building a house, man. I'm building a fucking house.
Oh, that's fucking badass,
dude. I'm getting the key. I'm getting the keys tomorrow.
Whoa, you're getting fucking badass.
Yeah, I'm renting some house right now. It's like some fucking 1,400 square foot house. I'm like building like this 2,600. It's not this place.
I live in a fucking shed here. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Trailer Park Boys, but my fucking shed.
Oh my god. I'm glad he brought it up.
Show him your skills, bro. Your Trailer Park Boy skills.
What skills?
Chug beer. Woo! Bro, what
going?
to get back to the Lucha, bro. What are you loving on the Lucha, man? We talked about season 3. I think season 3 is going to be epic cinema wise. There's still this cigar guy that we don't know anything about. The Claw,
Oh yeah, the Claw guy, right? Dr. Claw?
Yeah.
Next time, gadgets.
You want me to do it?
Do the impression.
I know you got it. Do it, Urban. I know you can do it.
Watch me botch this. Next time, gadget. Next time.
That's exactly what it reminded me of. I have no idea who that character is, but basically the Metal Claw is just that obviously.
Dude, Inspector Gadget was a big cartoon in my childhood. For that to pop up at Lucha Underground, it just means so much. Because I watched that when I was a kid, when I would go to my grandparents' house for the summer because they had cable and my parents didn't have cable. So I watched all those shows.
Let's talk about how they forced you to renounce your Mexican heritage.
Okay, I'm just about to finish this one too. I have to ask, is that a USB mic that's in your ear right now? Because that's what I'm wondering. What the red thing is in Urban's ear? Is that what is that?
Oh no, that's a pin. That's a pin.
Okay.
My ear jewelry fell out, man, and I wasn't able to find it. I'm just trying to keep my girth.
Yeah,
I must say, you're rocking it pretty hard, and that's pretty badass. That's pretty.
I had no choice. I mean, you got to own it, right?
Yeah. I'm just noticing it while I've been watching the videos, and I was like, "Is that a piercing or is that what is that?" So I had to ask what that was.
Yeah. I got asked that today at the doctor's office too, man. That's fucking...
And at the beer and at the store.
Yeah.
The beer store. They were like, "What's in your fucking ear?"
Hey, everybody's got their own unique style of their own. Oh, I'm putting it upside down here. Damn.
I want some of that beer, man.
Oh, this is yeah. I was showing this off in a picture to you guys. This is called Caribou. It's 5.5, and for some odd reason, it's called a genuine beer. Or genuine. I'm not sure. I'm not very good with my pronunciation, so.
Me either, man. I catch all kinds of shit for that.
Well, for me, it's just everybody makes fun of my Canadian accent a lot, and it's not even my Canadian accent. I sometimes have a speech impediment where I just mumble a bunch of shit. So,
I can't even tell he's Canadian.
That's great. I mean, I'm hanging out with more Americans these days, so maybe my Canadian accent start losing. But
Dude,
I went to high school in the East Coast, and I say words like time, outside. For someone, it's like out or yeah. It's like it's an interesting accent. So
what?
It's like
it freaked me out.
What's it like living in Canada, bro?
I'm telling you right now, Canada's boring unless you're on the West Coast. We'll put it that way.
That's how it is here.
You guys are in Tennessee, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
So is Tennessee exciting? I'm not sure what city. What city is it in Tennessee you're in?
Oh, we're in Murfreesboro, but that's close to Nashville.
Oh,
okay. You know Nashville, right? The city of country music.
Whatever.
Yeah. Fucking Music City. Yeah, Music City, man.
Music City, yeah.
Mini Pearl.
Do you guys listen to country at all or no?
I feel like that's bad for your health.
I agree because I hate country music, but I love living in the country. We'll put it that way. I'm more of a guy.
I like Willie Nelson. Come on, man. What about
I'm talking about this new stuff that's out that's just pop music. It's not country music, you know.
I can tell you right now, I am probably the weirdest guy when it comes to music because my favorite artist is Frank Sinatra. I have all of his albums. I just listen to, and mostly that's what I listen to. Frank Sinatra, Louis Armstrong. Although I do have my music that I do like. I'm not sure if you guys listen to Killswitch Engage.
There you
go. Some of those guys. Oh shit! Even old school like '90s music, fucking like I don't know, like the Macarena. I somehow
like Rush.
Rush. There you go. I've got a few. I got a few from Rush, but yeah, it's just Frank Sinatra.
I like Rush.
I feel like that was an asshole thing to say. I'm sorry.
No, believe me, I could. I don't give a shit about if
Neil Peart. Neil Peart is a fucking man, though. Isn't that his name? Is it Peart? The drummer? The fucking drummer, dude.
Dude, his drum set goes all the way around him.
That dude is amazing,
sick, man.
Since we're speaking of artists, I just want to give a shout out to all the artists that have been playing at the Lucha Underground settings, man. Like, have you guys been enjoying the music that, you know, when they do the intros for each? That's pretty fucking badass, man.
Yes.
I fucking love that. I'm not sure how that works, but you've been to the shows. How do they play like just one song or do they play a couple there?
They play between breaks, like between matches, which, you know.
Yeah, and there's like an intermission, man. They play the whole intermission.
Yeah.
You know, there's sometimes they're playing for like 20, 30 minutes straight.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
That's something I didn't know, but that's pretty badass. Who are your favorites? Like, I know the Chimps have been on the newest ones right now. What are some old school ones that you guys have liked?
Mexican Dubweiser.
Mexican Dubweiser's awesome. Fucking Rodriguez's band played there.
Oh man.
Robert Rodriguez's band. He played there.
He gets fired.
That was awesome. But my favorite one is the band that wears masks. There's a band that wears all masks. I don't remember their name.
Glow Skulls or something?
No, man. Their name's something Spanish. It's something in Spanish. I don't even know what it is, and it sucks that I don't know. But those fucking dudes are awesome. The bass player runs around the fucking temple. He gets in the crowd. He's just playing his fucking bass, rocking out in a fucking mask, man. They keep it hype in there, man. Like they keep the energy going, even whenever the matches aren't going on. And Vampiro gets up and he talks. He's like, "Hey, everybody, get the fuck up! It's fucking Lucha Underground. Everybody, let's fucking hype up." There's shit. He'll be sitting there if the camera's not on him. He'll be like waving his arms, telling everybody get the fuck up and shit. And he's like, "Let's fucking cheer these guys. These guys are fucking killing it in the ring. It's time to give them as much love as they're giving you, you know." And it's fucking awesome, dude. It's like a family there. It really is like a fucking family. Like they know all the people almost, you know, like that comes there regularly. They know who they are.
They all know who we are.
Yeah. I do have to ask about the temple. What's the capacity of how many people it can hold approximately for you guys?
I'm not exactly sure.
Now?
I would say 300 to 500. It depends on how many people they want to pack in there.
500? Holy crap, man! I mean,
Dude,
like
it's a small space. It's such a small space.
Like, yeah, it's a small space, and like I don't know how many standing rooms. Sometimes they pack that standing room crazy. Like in Ultima Lucha Trace this time, Ultima Lucha Trace was one of the hardest events to get into. Dude, it was tough. Like it was those tickets went fast. There were people that stayed all night. They stayed all night. They fucking left the first night, went outside and sat up a tent in the fucking line and slept there.
That's how I live my life sometimes. Is I fucking am a camper, so sometimes I'll fucking just camping. Me traveling, doing my comedy show, so I know what it's fucking like, man.
You need to go to the temple.
Go to the fucking temple.
Hey, yeah, when I'm get a plane ticket when I can afford it, because I'm right now I'm just in a.
We got to start like a fucking GoFundMe or something, man. You got to get to the fucking temple.
I tried to do a couple of GoFundMes, but I get a lot of hate messages from people whenever I fucking try and do GoFundMes.
So, fuck those people. They're fucking assholes.
Oh yeah, no, it's been a long run for me of trying to find a good fan base, and the Lucha Underground fan base feels like home to me, man. Everybody's just so fantastic, especially on social media. You guys are fucking fantastic, man. Do you guys want to give some shout outs to some of the people that you guys have been growing up with on social media and that you guys know? Or
gotta give a shout out to Duke.
He bought
Chris
beers
Duquette.
last night.
He bought the beers last night, man. You brought the beers tonight.
Hey, yeah, no, he's following me too, so I got to give a shout out to him. And I try and give a follow to anybody that wants to follow, because I've got a fallback account and I got my personalized account. I'm just a pretty chill guy that just wants to have a good time with people, man. I don't fucking like causing trouble.
You don't want to cause no problems, man. I kind of want to cause a couple of problems. I want to cause a couple of problems. There's another guy.
I do have to bring this up. You guys went to a show, and I think you mentioned Tommaso Ciampa at his last show, and you told him to fuck off.
Well,
I did do that. I said, fuck you, Ciampa, right before he started that speech, and then he did that speech, and I felt like an asshole, because I was like, oh my God, they're like,
it was his last match for this company, and he was like, when I left ROH, this place was the first place to give me a break. This was the place I came to. And there was like a little kid that loved the fuck out of him, and he gave him his mask and shit, and like brought him in the ring and picked him up on his shoulder. And we were the guys over there yelling, fuck you, Ciampa. And whenever they were saying Psycho Killer, I was saying Cerro Meadow. And everybody was just looking at us. And they looked like they were about to like throw the fuck up. They were so disgusted with us. I was standing on the chair doing Cerro Meadow. And I looked over, and this lady was just, I mean, it was just like the most resting bitch stank face that you could do. It was like a fucking movie. Like it was like if they wanted to put that in a fucking commercial, and they would be like, you know, this person's upset. They could use her face. That's how upset she looked, man. It just every fucking bit of it was just I'm pissed off at this guy because he is being a dick.
Kicking my ass right now. Oh man, hold on.
He's a monster, man.
Oh man, I can't believe that. Although I'm doing a lot of listening, so it's just this is good information.
Well,
but I did.
As you can see, why I never talk because I'm always trying to drink. So.
But you were talking about shout-outs, man. We got to give a shout-out to the MMM show. Those are some good dudes. I want to say one thing, though. The Lucha Gringo guy, he's been talking a lot of trash. The guy is just angry, and he keeps talking about the Money in the Bank fuck dungeon like it's a bad place. Well, the briefcase is on the line anytime he wants to come to the motherfucking Money in the Bank fuck dungeon because there's 7 or 8 different levels of fucked around here, and we can explore every one of them. Slow, fast, hard, whatever. The briefcase is here. It'll be over here next to the mattress. And the beer bottles. Oh my God.
Speaking of beef, I've got to go back to Vinny Mazzaro. I didn't want to bring this up with him when me and Vinny did an interview and it was awesome. But I'm not sure. You guys follow Ultimo Panda, right?
Who? Yes.
Yes.
I do.
So Vinny Mazzaro basically referred me to him, and then I gave Ultimo Panda a welcome message saying that Vinny like sent me here to follow you, and then he said fuck that guy or something. He's like, and I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on here. I just okay. But
I like that response. That's.
I don't know. He's like, well, yeah, thank you very much, but either way, that guy's an asshole. That's basically what Ultimo Panda said. So I'm not sure if you guys know the beef with that or not, but I just that's one thing I wanted to bring up. I'm not sure if you guys know Ultimo Panda or not. I know he's pretty popular with his fan base, but also Vinny Mazzaro.
I think that Vinny had to work a show with him, and he had to handle. Ultimo Panda needs special care. The guy, you know, he's got to
eat bamboo and shit,
you got to keep that chilled. Bamboo goes bad really fast, I think. You know, you got to keep that chilled, and they put Vinny in charge. I don't think Vinny got an extra pay bump from it. I think they kind of shorted Vinny a little on the check because you know he should have got at least an extra couple hundred for taking care of that panda. Panda's hard work. They're endangered species at one point, weren't they?
Maybe still are.
They could still.
We're in the South. We don't know.
Yeah. all we have around here are possums and armadillos are here now. I don't know how the fuck this happened.
How the fuck did armadillos?
You know what? We have squirrels down here, and they're fucking annoying. I would take an armadillo over a squirrel any day.
Dude,
we have tons of squirrels.
I can't explain to you how many motherfucking armadillos I see now. It's fucking crazy. I never saw armadillos. You know, I've lived here almost 30 years. I'm 29 now. I've never seen an armadillo until the last like 3 or 4 years. And these motherfuckers are always on the side of the road. Exploded from someone hitting them.
That's only recent. Is there like an outbreak of them? Oh man.
I don't know. The vermin is
species apparently, and it's like I watched it come up Alabama and Florida. Like, it was crazy. I guess.
What, are you traveling to town? Alabama and Florida?
I used to travel, believe it or not, ass.
Pay me.
But, yeah, like, that mother. They're creepy. They're creepy. They're so filthy, too. They carry diseases. Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Who fucking bought an armadillo and let that motherfucker loose? Who bought the female? Who bought the female and let that motherfucker loose? Because
it's all the rats, man.
What the fuck?
It's the rats.
I'm not now. We have raccoons. I'm not sure do you guys have raccoons down there, but they're fucking annoying. They
they get into the trash all the time.
I think Tennessee has every species of vermin here. All vermin. There's like anything, possum, pigeon, fucking rats, big rats, all that shit. We got all that shit.
You haven't lived until you've seen a brown bear come after your trash.
We got bears here.
I can tell you right now, there's a couple of Canadian stories that I can tell you. There was a guy, a boxer, he was like 61 years old, that there was a bear that came at him, and he punched it in the snout, and it ran away from him.
I'm not sticking around to fucking punch anything in the face. I'm getting out because I'm not breaking my hand, number one. But number two, fuck that. I think I could outrun a bear somehow with all that adrenaline flowing. I'm not punching shit.
Tracy Smothers wrestled a bear. You know Tracy Smothers, the wrestler?
No, actually, I don't. No.
Yeah, he fucking wrestled a bear, dude. You should look him up, man. He's a kind of a legend in the South for sure. And he actually wrestled a fucking bear. You can find it on YouTube.
Did he do it twice?
Yeah, I think he did it a couple times. He also, are you a fan of Guar?
No, I've never heard of him either.
The band Guar. The band Guar.
Oh no, yeah, I never heard of the band. So.
Well, oh my goodness, you need to look Guar up. He also
like I said, I listen to Frank Sinatra. I'm way past all the music except for him. But anything you suggest, I'll look up.
Well, Guar has brought you such great things like Bone Snapper and the Reaganator. The Reaganator combines all the best and worst qualities of Ronald Reagan and Japanese mecha dinosaur monster type things. So, just think about that for a second.
I'm trying to, but the buzz is really killing me.
Hey, man, that's all right, man.
Now, how much percent is that Miller Lite that I think you're drinking? Is that correct?
It's not very strong. It's like 4.7, I think.
You bastard.
Water. I mean, we're heels, dude. Why wouldn't I cheat?
Well, last night we were drinking 6.2.
Yeah, last night sucked ass.
What I tried to do is match the percentage that you guys were drinking because, yeah, you guys had a 6.4 or something like that, and this one was the only. I mean, this one and Old Milwaukee. You guys have heard of Old Milwaukee?
Oh, the beast!
The beast,
the fucking beast!
Those are the champions I hear there. They
is that Old Milwaukee or is that something else? It's Old God, I gotta look.
Milwaukee's best, motherfucker.
He said Old Milwaukee.
There's old Milwaukee is what Frank Gallagher drinks on Shameless. Anybody ever watch Shameless? You ever watch Shameless?
No, never heard of that.
What are you doing in your spare time, brother? What are you doing in your spare time?
You guys know me. I was on the road all this summer trying to perform.
You did a lot. You did some Pokemon Go jokes.
Yeah, that didn't go too well in that one, but I did a recent one where I've tried to do better. I'm still working on stuff. Like right now I'm working on stoner jokes. People like the Pokemon stuff, not anymore now because the game is dying. So, but I've got a lot of stoner jokes I've been working on right now.
I'm proud to say I never paid any money to Pokemon Go, bro. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What did you guys grow up on? I know, like you guys already mentioned Inspector Gadget, but for a guy like me, I grew up with Wacky Races. I'm not sure if you ever heard of that show, but
yeah, it was on Cartoon Network all the time.
Yeah, I grew up on that. I grew up on Bugs Bunny and Tweety show sometimes.
There you go, Looney Tunes.
Yeah, Looney Tunes, but like the old school ones with Coyote and Roadrunner and shit like that.
Yeah, meat, motherfucker. Anything set up a trap.
Anything with comedy that made me laugh. That's what I watch. I was never like a horror person. I know you guys are making a horror person, but as soon as I watched the Exorcist, I did not like scary movies at all anymore.
I understand that.
You have nightmares about them?
Not anymore, because now I enjoy them.
There we go.
Sometimes I laugh at them because sometimes with a
LSD trip that created the hills is the single most scariest experience I have ever had in my life. And I am not afraid of anything because of that. Dude, when you burn alive, it sucks. It sucks. It fucking sucks.
He burned alive on an acid trip, man. That's crazy.
I can tell you right now, I haven't even taken mushrooms yet. That's how clean
Wow.
Yeah, that's everybody suspects that I might be like this guy that does a bunch of drugs, but I've only drank and smoked weed. I've never done anything else.
Hey man, that's good. That's fucking good.
It's easier for me to name what I haven't done.
I'm just waiting for the right time. That's all.
Well, you can come meet the hills sometime. Something will happen.
We'll get that PayPal going. So let's get Coop to take mushrooms with the last real heels or something. I got no problem with that, but you gotta be. I've just heard stories that you gotta be around the right people, and
this is true.
Yeah, so it's just you gotta have a comfortable environment, and the Lucha Underground fan like you guys. I'm totally comfy.
Dude, I've seen some motherfuckers straight up freak out on some shit like that, and say that they were going to someone else's houses. It's 2 houses over, and it's not someone. It's like a 90-year-old woman, in like a fucking hospital bed. And I'm like, you can't go over there. I'm like, that's not who you think it is. You're fucked up. And dude, yeah, it is all about who you're with. Because I've saved a few people. Because I stay inside my head, man. I stay pretty chill. The only thing that has ever really caused me problems is this shit. I've gotten so fucking drunk that I fucking passed out, fell down shit, throw up all over the place, poop all over the place.
Alcohol does that, man. But we're all human, right?
Alcohol owes me a check.
Yeah.
Fucking motherfucker, man.
Yeah, you guys keep mentioning that Lucha Underground definitely needs to pay you guys more.
Just buy some beers every now and then. We'll be happy.
The paid shills have to get paid.
I'll fucking buy the beers for you guys every now and then, man. As long as you guys just keep it cool, man. I love supporting everybody, man. As you guys know, I'm no longer talking to my co-host. We talked about that before, but you move on in life and you find good people, and you guys are definitely good people, man.
We're
yeah,
something.
Bro. We try to be, exactly something. I don't know what side of the line we fall on, good or bad, but we definitely, we try to keep the Lucha Clique close. We love our Lucha Clique family.
Absolutely.
They're some of my best fucking friends right now in life. Like people I fucking can rely on, and they can rely on me, or people that I've met through the Lucha Clique. Blood Soup, that motherfucker's my brother. That dude is my brother now.
Yeah, nice. I've been trying to do this periscoping and trying to get you guys to do different things so we can do some right off the top. I'm not, because you guys have been on Periscope and that. Do you guys know much about it though? Or
we've actually never Periscope. We just have 200 and something followers.
Not on the official
some crazy reason.
Really? It's basically just a live broadcast app right from an app on your phone. And then everybody can, on your Twitter, can just join it, and then they can chat with you guys while you guys are broadcasting live through your phone. It's really fucking simple. If you guys broadcast live on Periscope right now, you guys would get a bunch of followers compared to me. Because you guys got a fan base going, and it's so easy where you guys can just have the phone, and then all the people on Twitter can just comment in that live feed that you guys are doing. It's pretty awesome. But there's other apps that are competing it with right now, like Busker, where you actually get paid. So you guys can actually do broadcasts live with that, and you guys
he's trying to get the holes paid. Eh?
It's like if they give you tips actually on that app, where if they like your broadcast, people can give you a $5 tip, $10 tip, 20. Well, it's like donating $5 to you. It's like PayPal live from an app. It's quicker, but it's just not many people use it yet. It's still pretty new, so it's just it has to get people used to it. So
this motherfucker's on the cutting edge of technology.
Oh.
Who's your tech guy?
Me. I'm a social media guy. Remember, if you guys don't know me, I was a finalist for Best Comedian in Social Media. So
I knew that. You lost to Hannibal, didn't you?
I did lose to
Yeah.
Hannibal.
But dude, that guy's on
dude.
fucking.
Don't break his fucking
I'm not breaking
dick
his
off.
dick off, dude.
No, man.
That guy's on Broad City. That guy's
I-
on fucking Broad City. Like, come on.
Oh no, there is. Yeah, he definitely won because he destroyed Bill Cosby. That's basically what happened. Is
There are no limits in comedy.
The dude was on Broad City. That's fucking crazy. You know, I mean, to think about, like, you know, I'm just like, hey, this guy. I'm like, this guy was in this contest with this dude, and he was in the finals, but he lost to this dude. And I can say Broad City, and they're like, holy fucking shit, he was 1-on-1 with the guy from Broad City. He must be fucking awesome. You know,
it was yeah, man. I'm so grateful that I was part of that because it was all based on fan base at the time. The awards were actually how it went is for each category. The best journalists and all these people around the world pick like their top 3. And then the other 3 positions were based on audience members and who they'd vote into the categories. And so that year, I was very lucky enough that my fan base voted me in the comedian category for best comedian social media. So without them, I would not be where I am today. And I wouldn't be bragging about it. Because, like, I was up against, I'm not sure if you heard of Jenny Slip. She was also there. And then, fuck. There was another girl there. I'm not saying, man.
Don't worry, she'll ream your ass here soon for not fucking saying her name.
your dick's gonna get broke off for this one,
Mindy
bro.
Kaling, that's who it is.
Nice redemption.
Saved his dick.
Yeah,
Saved
I
his dick.
was thinking Mila Kunis in my head, but it's not Mila Kunis.
He protected his investment.
Mindy Kaling, that's who it was. So it was just quite an honor that I was part of that. Where without the fan base, I would not be where I am today. And that's what I try and do is on social media. I'm always trying to find new ways of connecting with people because that's what you guys do. You guys love social media, eh? So is Twitter like your basic fan base or?
Twitter's what I fuck with the most. I don't do Facebook. Really, I got off of it. I got off it a few years ago. We have a Facebook page, but we don't really do anything with it. I have an Instagram, but it's like private, and I've got like 20 posts on it.
You guys are exactly like me. I don't use those accounts either, but like it's just Twitter, mostly for YouTube now. And fucking
Twitter's pretty easy to use though, so I mean, like,
yeah, I use Twitter all the time for connecting with people, and then YouTube we're having fun with YouTube, man. There's gonna be a lot of fun shit that's gonna go on. I think we're about to burn down a house this weekend.
Oh, sorry, there was like some moving going on outside.
obviously more funny than the Hills.
Yeah.
Oh, we have there's like huge windstorms that come by here, and fucking internet connection sometimes cuts off because of it. But hopefully that's not gonna happen though. Although, like,
that's some fucked up shit.
oh no, like when I did my interview with Vinny, man, I felt so fucking embarrassed because just when I was organizing everything with him, a fucking rainstorm hit, and it was interfering with the fucking the signal. Oh my god!
I hate to choose sides, the Ultimo Panda situation, but I'm gonna have to go with Ultimo Panda on this one and just be like, fuck that guy, and shouldn't be embarrassed about that.
I feel like Urban and Vinny have beef.
Uh-oh. I see a future grudge match happening.
Well, yeah. Hey, see me job out, and I'll get paid at either way.
Urban's gonna do the job. He's gonna lose.
I do have to ask, who you guys do you guys make like graphics and that for your t-shirts and that? You guys make your own graphics, or do you have somebody that actually makes it for you guys?
The original logo was done by Derek Hollingsworth, and we have 2 logos by him actually, but
3 with your Urban Hustle.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The Urban Hustle tee. We got that. And then we got Large L Butcher on the Twitter.
Yeah, Large L Butcher, man. That guy, He made the Lucha Click shirt. He's made the Ruda shirt. Several other designs for us. The Kings of Southern Pod Style. That's us. We're the Kings of Southern Pod Style, man. And he made that logo for us.
I'm actually designing a new logo as we speak, though.
Hell yeah!
So
I just found this out.
And like I said, we're busy. It just takes like so much time to do all this stuff.
We're busy and we're really drunk.
So instead of like,
oh, when you're drunk, sometimes get the best designs.
Yeah, exactly. My dreams, man. I make some shit happen. Something drunk.
But the YouTube, man, we're having a lot of fun making these crazy videos. And I think we're gonna we've got some ideas for this Last Real Kills movie, and I think it can be really fun. And we got some cool people that are really willing to work with us. We've had a couple guys from Lucha say that they're willing to work with us on it. Not going to name any names, but a couple actual wrestlers that you see on fucking Lucha Underground. One of them was on the show last night. How about that?
Oh.
How about motherfucking that? That guy said he would work on this movie in a heartbeat. He said he would be here.
It's definitely a guy. I know it's not Taya. Because
no,
you guys would hit home run if you guys had Taya in one of your movies. let me first give a shout out to Taya that she's been fucking badass ever since she came on to Lucha Underground, man. You guys want to mention to her at all, or just what she's done?
Dude, her match with Cage, her match with Brian Cage, and she took that deadlift suplex from inside the ring to the floor through the table. Most dudes won't take that bump. I mean, I wouldn't take that bump.
Mm-hmm.
Take a fucking suplex from inside the ring to the floor through a table from a 290-pound dude.
I'd take it because I know the outcome.
Yeah, but man, Ty is amazing, and I think she's my favorite luchadora in the temple. I think she's number one for me.
The girls at Lucha Underground have just brought like wrestling to a different level where they can compete against guys, like guys and girls. That's a big thing with Lucha Underground that I want to bring up with you guys is like this is a different feeling where guys and girls are actually fighting each other. And what do you guys think about that? You guys think it's going to change the sport of wrestling now, or it's fucking?
Oh yeah. Has to. If you've been to Indy, we're live, son.
We're live, pal.
Fuck it, we're live.
If you have been to Indy, any indie show in the South, like you see the women work with the men, and it just goes. Because they can kick each other's ass. That's all there is to it. I've seen women take some fucking crazy ass shit like gusset plates and fucking which hold fucking beams of like a house frame together. So I mean, like hurricane force winds.
The first time we were in LA, the first fucking day, we land, we go to our hotel. We unpack our bags. We put on our nice little clothes. We walk outside because we're in LA. We're looking to get high. We walk towards the dispensaries. We walk through Skid Row, as it's called. There's a woman beating up two homeless men. There's a homeless woman kicking two homeless men's asses because they tried to like jump her. She beat the fuck out of these dudes. She was like decking them in the face. One of them was running off and she was chasing him. She beat their fucking asses, dude. Women are equal to men. And Lucha Underground proves that shit, and they book that way. And I love that, man. I love that because I like it when I watch a match. I like not knowing who's going to win. You know? I like that, you know? And whenever Sexy Stars against, you know, like somebody like Johnny Mundo or Jack Evans or PJ Black, you don't know who's going to win. Because Sexy Star she's sexy and she's a star. She's fucking amazing, you know? You've seen those boxing videos. She's boxing. She's legit. She took off her mask to box. That's fucking incredible, man. And I love the way they portray their women. That's fucking badass. Like Eva Lee saying she was the captain of the team, of the trios team, bossing the dudes around. That's how you do it, man. And I think everyone should be equal.
I do want to bring that up because the first episode of season 3, Evil League called out Katrina. And what do you guys expect from this match, actually? Because I just want to break it down right now because I'm pretty sure you guys are probably excited to see it as much as I do on TV. So, who do you think, in your opinion, has the edge?
I go with the dead woman, the undead woman.
Katrina has her mystical powers, man, but Evilise has the fighting spirit that I don't know. I don't know if anybody matches that.
I do have to bring that up. That half a medallion at the end of the episode, there was the captain that had half. Did Katrina have the other half of that medallion?
That's the way it looked. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I was wondering because I'm wondering if she just like attacked the captain somehow and stole the same half or something. I just wanted to clarify that.
I don't know if I'm wondering if their paths crossed at some point. It's because Katrina said she's a couple hundred years old, and that medallion was from a millennia ago, and a millennia is longer than a couple hundred years, right?
Yeah.
So millennia is so obviously the medallion I think originated with someone else, and then Katrina got it at some point. So what happened there? I'm very excited to see where their paths cross because I guess Captain was the other girl. Unless it's a completely different girl, maybe that she got the other half medallion from, and Katrina has the other one. Maybe Katrina had a sister at some point. You never fucking know, man. You never know. That could have been Katrina's mom that had the medallion. It's just so many fucking possibilities, and I love that shit, man. I love how they
Lucha Underground, how they have so many storylines that they can go from, and that's one thing that's what's great about Lucha Underground is just they have so many storylines compared to the other wrestling companies out there, and they just keep going forward. There was a hashtag that went around after season 1. Netflix needs Lucha. Is that ever going to happen or no?
I wouldn't say it's out of the realm of possibilities.
I feel like if it happens, it's going to be on a pretty delayed release because I feel like they're trying to make as much as they can off iTunes, and I feel like if they did happen, it would probably just be season 1 at first, and then season 2 would come that's what I would think. Maybe they'd stay a couple seasons behind.
You know what I think?
A lot of other shows, like American Horror Story, there's only 4 seasons on there. They're on the 6th season. That's how a lot of other shows do it. And I feel like that Lucha Underground's more of a show than a wrestling show. I don't know. It's a hell of an argument. People get pissed off about that. What do you think, brother?
I think they should pay the heels.
Hey, pay the motherfucking heels. Dude, what did they? You have the Rocky Maivia haircut? Is that it? What was it? Fuck, man. You need to work on the elevation. Just getting it up there. Oh, you fucking botch. It was my turn, man. It was my time to botch. But
I'm not sure if you guys have listened to a couple of podcasts, but there's a podcast called What's Up Fool Podcast with a couple of comedians I know, Felipe Esparza, and he's actually a Last Comic Standing winner. That's who Urban's hair is reminding me of right now.
That's a hell of a plug, man.
Yeah, no, they give me plugs all the time on their podcast. So
those are some good guys.
They also they also watch Lucha Underground, so I had to mention them, and just Urban's hair look that he was doing with the over thing is just remind me of Felipe right there. Have you ever thought about doing some imitations of some famous people down the road, or no?
Maybe voice acting. That's about it.
If you ever want to do voice acting, I'm down for trying to do. I used to try and make an animation comedy series, and if you ever want to get back into, if you ever want to do voice acting, I'm more than welcome to give you a hand with that, because all I do is take. I'm not sure if you heard of bit strips, and bit strips is just these little animation characters that sometimes people use on Twitter, and what I did was just do still frames of each of these characters and then do voiceovers with them, and it would just it was fun to do, but it's for our own project, and it took a lot of work though. So hit me up if you ever want to do some voice acting.
I'm not against it.
Hit them with the tagline. Show them what you're about.
No, not the tagline.
That's what brought you to the game, man. You fucking forgot who you are.
I did. At URBANHERETIC187 is probably slurred because I'm a little drunk, and that doesn't matter because you know what?
You're at least on your like 11th beer.
What, Emma?
I must say, we've been on the air for a pretty long time. We're almost at 6 o'clock my time. So, in fact, dudes, we should probably, if we have we could probably talk like this as long as we want. But like, you know, there is a time frame that people usually listen to this. If you guys want to do this again, do you guys want to do this?
Fuck yeah, man! I think so. Especially, you know, we could do some. I think we should do some funny shit, man. If you want to do some wrestling, we should review like the worst wrestling pay-per-views or something, or just to have like a good time, just something, you know, or whatever, man. Whatever, really. We could talk horror movies. We need to review a horror movie. Actually, we were supposed to review Byron's movie. So I don't know, man. There's lots of possibilities.
Well, why don't we do some quick plugs? Do you guys want to give some quick plugs out to anybody out there? You guys want to give some more shout-outs? Anything you guys want people to view or anything?
Urban doesn't have anything.
What?
You got something?
What? I'm going to put us over all the time.
Go for it, brother.
LastRealHeels.com.
Put us over really hard, and then I'll put over a couple people really soft.
Okay. Let's see what you did there. All right. LastRealHeels.com. You can find us there. We're doing something. Pretty much you'll just see the Twitter. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/something the Last Real Heels. Maybe, you know, you can. We've been on the web for a long time. If you haven't,
like 2 years.
Yeah, if you haven't, if you Google it. You'll find everything. We're on the Twitter at Last Real Heels over here. And Urban Heretic 187, that's at URBANHERETIC 187. And we're on the YouTubes. YouTubes now under URBANHERETIC 187.
Just in case we monetize, it all goes to him.
Exactly.
That's why I put it under his name.
Gotta put myself over, bro. Gotta put myself over. I mean, that's it, right?
That's it, man. You know, Master Public, you can use LR Hills, Master Public, LuchaShopMerch.com. You can use LR Hills and get 10% off. That's a fucking thing. You can go there. You get all kinds of Pentagon merch. You can get fucking Phoenix merch. You can get ring-worn masks from Solar and Psychosis. Fucking legends, dude. Everybody watched Psychosis and you know, Solar and all these people, man. They had Dragon Lee's mask from CMLL's anniversary, I think 24 this past thing. That thing was $1,000. Use the Hills code, save 10%, give us $100. Jump on that shit. But
just be real with it.
I mean, so, and then I guess if I'm gonna put over some guys soft, MMA shows some good dudes. Blood Soup is my brother, like I said earlier. Duke is the man. Large L Butcher designs the shirts. The entire Lucha clique, you know, from Mallory, Mario, all those guys and girls in the fucking Lucha clique. Every time we go to the temple, these people welcome us with open fucking arms, man. They fucking, you don't do without when you go to the temple. There's booze, there's smoke, there's friends. All the time. Any hour of the night, there's somebody in the Lucha clique that's willing to chill.
I know this because I stayed up for 4 days in fucking
4
LA.
days straight, basically, he stayed up. He slept like 8 hours total. 4 hours total.
Wow. Dedication.
In L.A.
A dedication, man. Hey, you guys have been fucking awesome guests, man, and I would love to bring you guys back on as soon as possible, man. If you guys ever want to talk lucha with me, I'm down to talk lucha with you guys. Like, it doesn't matter if it's every week or something like that. Just hit me up, man. Let's do some more collaboration, man, because it's fucking awesome. And, you guys are one of the best out there. So.
we're getting the rest of our beers. We drank them all. We almost drank an 18-pack of this shit.
While we've been on the air, you guys have almost drank 18.
Yeah.
I've done my job then.
There's like 5 left.
Oh wow, I've
5 left.
Well, 2 of them were drinking.
Okay, well then I have to give Urban credit, man. This is only my 5th.
Gotta tighten it up, bro. Gotta tighten it up.
We're drinking for Jesus, man. We're from the South. We're motherfucking drinking for Jesus around here. We're getting our shit in.
Hey man, well you guys, we've got to end this because I'm not sure how many people are probably going to be listening to this for a full hour and a half. But yeah, you guys definitely need to come on every week if you guys want to come on my YouTube channel. You guys are welcome to come on anytime you want. You guys are awesome, man. I fucking love you guys, man. So,
thank you, brother.
Hey, you guys do a lot of hard work, and as a Canadian, man, I gotta show my support any way possible to you guys, Lucha Underground. Just stay positive, and everybody have a great day.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you next time.